What's up, Council Comics? It's New Keys of the Week. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Books of the Week for November 21st, 2022. Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys of the Week for November 21st, 2022. I'm sounding a little funny because I'm a little under the weather, but the doctor says I'm good. You know what I mean? Of course, I got with me Green Shirt Guy, a.k.a. Ronaldo, and Cliff, a.k.a. Cliff NY. What's good, fellas? How you doing?
How's it going? We're good.
Another day
Chilling.
in paradise, you know.
We got Larry
Larry
Enfield watching.
I love the comments instantly. Larry says, what's good? Phil says, what up? What up, Phil? Phil's become a regular. I really got love for Phil. He's a true fan. So, yeah, sorry I'm moving a little slow, but it's all good. I got my Sith apparel on today because I'm feeling very dark side-ish right now. I don't know what it is. When I'm sick, I have no cursing, but I give no... I usually tell people
Give
how
no
it is.
quarter?
Yeah. It's just like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Shut up. Shut up. Go over there. I'm sick. Leave me alone. Just to remind you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. Remember, we do this every Sunday and Monday. Sunday, we do box office and film. And Mondays, we do New Keys of the Week. So, we usually start off the show on Mondays with some little news action. So I'm going to let the fellas pick what they want to hear about. We got a couple things here. Bob Chapek has been fired. That's one thing.
And
How
Bob
about that?
Iger is returning.
And Bob
Bob
Iger has
Chapek?
returned. Brad Pitt's Bullet Train is... What's going on with these ads?
I don't know who
All right.
Bob Chapek is.
He was the CEO of Disney, and now Bob Iger, who has returning to the role.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So somebody's losing money, and this guy made the money.
Well, the stock dropped below $100.
That's what it is.
So,
But let's not feel bad for that guy because he's still going to get his bonuses on the way out the door.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, he's gonna get lots of money. Brad Pitt's Bullet Train's coming to Netflix.
Did you see it?
No, I have not seen it. It's good.
It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, when it comes out on Netflix, I highly recommend.
Yeah,
It's like, did you ever see Smoking Aces?
yeah.
It's Smoking Aces on a train. It's
Okay.
a bunch of actors you recognize all trying to kill each other.
All right. The Walking Dead had its series finale yesterday.
I haven't watched
There's
it
a
yet.
there's a new Maggie and Negan returned in The Walking Dead City. Naruto. James Cameron cussed out a Fox executive who asked him to make one major change to Avatar.
I could care less.
I'm not going to see Avatar, so
No, I'm like, I have no desire.
I remember seeing that movie. I didn't see it in the theater. We rented it. I fell asleep about halfway through.
Oh,
and
dude,
then
there's
woke up at the
one-
end. Well, no, I woke up at the end, or maybe
Nah.
15 minutes from the end. I'm like, did this happen? Yes. Did this
Yeah.
happen? Yes. It was.
No,
predictable.
dude, you do not understand. The only value that movie had was seeing it in the theater. Your biggest mistake was not seeing it in the theater. That is the only value.
I
it
had no interest in seeing it in the first place. So
Oh no, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it was absolutely gorgeous 3D, and that was it. So, like, if you didn't see it in the theater, the value of seeing it was,
Okay.
Yeah.
am I right, Sam?
No, you're totally correct. I thought Avatar was just a retelling of an old story again that we've always seen. Remember, it's what introduced the 3D stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
You know what I
Used the
mean?
3D cameras for this. I mean, gorgeous 3D.
Yeah, it
Gorgeous.
wasn't a horrible movie, but it wasn't nothing new.
Right.
You know what I
It was, I mean, it was kind of lame, but I mean that 3D was beautiful. That kept you immersed.
The best thing for me that came out of Avatar is, have you seen that short that's on it was on SNL where it's Ryan Gosling
And they're filming. Yeah.
No, he's this guy that complains about the font they use for the
movie
promotion and everything.
Calling
He's
it
like, he goes, it's just papyrus. They didn't do anything special.
Yeah.
It's really funny. You should watch it.
By the way, everyone
Phil says I watched
Fern
Avatar
Gully.
recently again on my projector in 3D. Larry Jackson says Fern Gully all day, every day.
It is
Exactly.
Fern Gully was dope.
It's actually
Exactly.
Dances with Wolves, but okay. I just want people to know. I want people to know Dances with Wolves came first.
You guys can't hear audio, but I can hear the damn audio.
What are you hearing?
So let's find out what James Cameron said about this dude. Ahead of the debut of 2009's Avatar, filmmaker James Cameron already proved himself to be a master of his craft, earning both critical and financial acclaim over the decades. So when one executive at 20th Century Fox told him he needed to trim the 162-minute runtime of Avatar, he didn't hold back on his frustrations. The filmmaker was so confident in his project that he stood up to the executive, offering an filled rebuttal of just how much of a success this film would be, and how once it was a success, it would be too late for the executives to retract their words. I said something I've never said to anybody else in the business. Cameron shared it in an interview with GQ. I think this movie is going to make all the effing money, and when it does, it's going to be too late for you to love the film. The time for you to love the movie is today. So I'm not asking you to say something that you don't feel, but just know that I will always know that no matter how complimentary you are about the movie in the future, when it makes all the money.
I don't think it's going to make all the money.
No, this is the original Avatar.
This is the first. This is the original one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
So it did make all the money.
The second one's going to make a bunch of money, but I don't think it's going to come close to what the first one made.
Let me tell you, if the 3D is as gorgeous or better, it probably will, just because we have so few treats at the movie theater that could do it.
Yeah, but the trailer that I saw, and I will.
Yeah, no, the trailer does nothing for me.
Yeah,
the trailer
I
does nothing.
admit that I'll probably be wrong. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous movie again.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be Avatar.
But
Waterworld,
dude, you gotta understand, you really missed out by not watching in 3D. That was the biggest deal of it.
I don't care about 3D movies though.
I know, but it was very immersive. It was very beautiful. Look, it's not for everybody. I'm not dying to see the second one unless I hear that the 3D is gorgeous again. But I'm just saying, there's so few experiences where you're sitting in the theater and you're like, wow, just look at this. I can't believe I'm seeing all this. You know, like that's all it has to give you.
Do you guys think the second one will be as big as the first one?
I don't.
It would be, but I'm saying
First
it's
one
gonna
made,
really.
I don't either.
The first one was at 2.9 billion all time.
Yeah, but they cheated.
Well, I know
cheated.
they released it twice. I'm saying so. The first release was like about 2, right? And then they released it so they could pass Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame is the true victor and all of this.
So I would say it's gonna make $1 billion, $1.5 billion. It's not gonna make 2.
I think the norm now is about $1 billion.
Yeah.
Whereas a movie like this would have made like $2 billion 7 years ago. You know what I mean? Spider-Man No Way Home was
always a dip. Unless
was
the word of mouth gets out there on a sequel.
Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home was just that shot in the dark. Like, people just wanted to see Toby. They wanted to see Andrew. Mm-hmm. So everybody went out and saw that.
I mean,
all right.
It's a fun movie.
Huh?
And it's a fun movie.
It is a fun movie.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it again. Honestly. I've only seen it once.
Oh, really?
What happened?
No,
That's it.
I want to see it again, but I want the extended cut, which I guess is available now, right? Or
Yeah.
soon.
What's
Yeah.
is it what's extended? Is it the
They
theater
added
one with
in
all the-
they added in like 11 minutes or something, and some people have said that it
Yeah.
makes the film a lot better.
Okay.
Really?
I had no problem with the original.
No. All right. Let's do what we came here to do. The keys of the week. We've been disappointed the last few weeks
Nope.
with these key collectors.
Just nope.
But let me change the music up.
Prelude
a
to
little
Dark Web.
Here's the problem: is this should have come out 3 weeks ago.
bit. Should it? Really?
If you're gonna have a character called Hallows Eve, how are you gonna have it come out the week of Thanksgiving?
Very true. So, first on the list, Amazing Spider-Man number 14. First appearance of Hallows Eve, Prelude to Dark Web event.
Don't care. Not, bu-
Let's
I'm not,
see
I'm not
about
reading
the
that book right now,
variants.
so I don't care.
Let's check out these variants. We got the 1 in 25 variant covered by Alex Maleev.
I can't believe that you've decided to fall off on Amazing Spider-Man.
I cut it after the last run. I was like, I gotta cut back, and I'm not loving this right now. I'm just gonna walk. I mean, I don't know.
It's gotten better ever since that Judgment Day issue.
And I don't love Romita's artwork all the time, so it was like
You
when he
will
was
not
the new
speak
art.
bad of Romita Jr.
Oh,
I'm not saying- no,
we
no.
are all here for open opinions.
I'm just saying, like, if that's your thing, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. Now, he's not always for me. So when I knew he was on the new art team, I'm like, this is if I'm gonna jump off somewhere, this is where I'm gonna jump off. So and I never came back. I jumped
hear
off
you.
Iron Man after when they reset it after the last one when there was that whole them fighting the robots and whether robot rights, and I was like, I don't care about this.
So this is what Hallows Eve looks like. This is
Yep.
the variant cover art by Ed McGuinness. Interesting.
That's a Halloween cover if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Then we also have the cover art inspired by Marvel Treasury Edition, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1, 1974.
He's wearing his PlayStation suit.
He is.
I
'cause
like
he's
that suit.
Beyond amazing. And we have the Hallows Eve variant, which they do not tell us
Anything
who
about it.
did it. Yes.
That could be a really cool cover, that orange one, but
Yeah.
they didn't do it right. You know, those negative space ones are really nice, but that one kind of like they only half did it.
So Larry says the extended cut of Spider-Man is on Stars. He says it does work better with the extended time. And Phil said the Ed McGuinness cover is cool, which I agree, Phil.
I agree, Phil. You are correct about that Ed McGuinness cover. All right, let's go. Next on the list, Star Wars Revelations number 1.
Yes,
It's the first full
Yes.
appearance of Iden Versio. First appearance of Ajax Sigma, an extremely
Yes.
dangerous droid. That looks
Yes.
pretty cool.
A dangerous
Listen,
droid.
have you been
That's the Noto
seeing?
cover.
Have you been seeing? I'm just going to take us out of this for 1 second, and bring us to this. Have you been seeing these covers for Star Wars?
They're gorgeous.
Oh my God, they got to be like the
I got
best
that
covers
one
Star
last
Wars
week,
has ever
too,
had.
because- Yeah, remember I told you I had to get 2 covers last week. I always get the Noto because I love Noto, but that cover was gorgeous too. I had to get that one.
All the like Star Wars books has a variant like that.
Mhm.
Let's see what the variant is for this one.
I think there's actually 3 variants for this one, but I don't think they're only showing one because I was looking at
The
something. earlier.
1 in 50 Jim Chung.
That's not the one I saw.
Hmm,
That one's pretty though.
that's pretty cool. Too rich for my blood though. All right, let's continue on. Next on the list, Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise number 1. It's a 4-issue limited series written and illustrated by Trad Moore. Solicitation for issue 2 reveals Strange will join forces with an all-new set of mystical heroes. Possible first team appearance of Knights of the Body. Possible first appearance of Mariah Mensa.
Nope.
I mean, why are you telling us about issue 2? Like, you already got us on issue 2. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that Star Wars Revelations
Uh-huh.
has a Brian Hitch variant and a Momoko variant.
Oh, snap. This is a pretty cool 1 in 50. I'm not liking the font, though.
I don't mind that cover, but I'm still not getting that book.
Yeah. Especially not a 1 in 50, my G.
No.
That's not happening.
I mean, it happens to like Dr. Who's it written by? Trad Moore.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Next
Oh,
on the
G.I.
list.
Joe 300.
Yes. Next on the list, G.I. Joe number 300. The milestone issue number 300. For those of you that don't know, I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. Just
No.
to give you a little history about with G.I. Joe, Marvel had it first. They ran for 155 issues. Then it had a dip into Devil's Due Image. That doesn't exist anymore. It's not part of canon. IDW got the rights, started their own little G.I. Joe universe, but also brought back Larry Hama to continue from the 155th issue.
No,
So
but
this is continue.
did they number it as 156?
Yeah.
Or did,
Yep,
Oh,
there
wow.
was even a 155 and a half
okay.
to get you ready. And then it went 156, and now we're on issue number 300. Get all
Yeah,
variants.
I collect some of those old Marvel ones. Like one of my favorites, and it wasn't that hard to find, is the one where it's Destro, Cobra Commander, and Snake Eyes taking their masks off on the cover.
Unmasked, yes, I know.
love
Issue
that
number
cover.
55.
It wasn't hard to find, but I love that
Yeah.
cover.
Listen, that was one of the hottest books Marvel ever put out.
It was
Back in the days.
You're not wrong.
You know
and the
what I mean?
special missions were great too. I have most of them. I don't have all of them.
Yeah. This is the variant cover by S.L. Gallant, the J. Scott Campbell guy. No, he's not the J. Scott Campbell guy. He's the regular artist on the series. This is
That
the 1 in
looks like-
10.
Don't look. What's the difference?
What is it? Key Collector. What are you doing here, Key Collector?
Way to go, Key to Collector.
You guys didn't see this when you put this up, Key Collector?
It's funny is they both say 1 in 10 on them too. If you look,
It's the John Royal. I was right. It's the J. Scott Campbell carbon copy guy. Like look at this. Like this face right here doesn't look J.
Absolutely.
Scott Campbell.
well, and the one next to it, the Duke one right next to it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? The 1 in 25 by Ron Joseph.
Nah.
And the 1 in 50 by Jamie Sullivan. And then we have the regular variant by Jamie Sullivan and a variant cover by Nitho Diaz. That's a pretty cool cover right there. That is a pretty cool cover right there. But I'm wondering how they're going to end it. In the last issue, they brought back Snake Eyes. They cloned him. Dr. Mindbender brought him back. So I'm wondering how they're going to end this series. But it will pick up again. Larry Hama says this isn't the end. So I guess whoever... They haven't even announced who's bought the rights to G.I. Joe.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's Marvel again.
I would kind of like Marvel to do it again.
I mean,
Or maybe Image again. You know?
yeah, maybe.
Next on the list, Kamen Rider 01, number 1. Comic series inspired by the 2019 Kamen Rider 01 Japanese television show.
Don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Moving on.
This
Next
one
on the
looks
list.
interesting. I read about this one. This one looks
Once
interesting.
upon a time at the end of the world, number 1. A post-apocalyptic tale. 2 people who form a unique love while trying to survive a planet ravaged by environmental catastrophe.
And it's only 3 issues, so it's not like you're getting.
We like the 3-issue stuff.
I do like the minis.
We got the 1 in
this cover's
50
nice too. I like
by
this one.
Alexandre Tefengi. That looks pretty cool.
That's the B cover. Only the 1 in 50 is a virgin.
We got the 1 in 75.
That's not bad.
Like you're going kind of wild with the 1 in 75, don't you think?
Yeah, glow in the
You know
dark.
what I mean?
No less.
Yeah, like come on.
That's a lot of faith in your product. But who's the writer? Jason Aaron?
Yep.
All right. I mean, he does have a following.
Larry says, I have the Serpentor figure coming tomorrow. I've seen that Serpentor figure. It is amazing, my friend. And I know you getting that. And Larry says, I have the G.I. Joe cards. I also have those G.I. Joe cards. They were very lovely to collect back in the days. They were like the Marvel cards, but they were the G.I. Joe versions. I even have like 10 packs unopened that I will save forever.
But do you still have the file cards from your Joes?
No. I don't even have any Joes. don't have none of the
Really?
toys.
I think
I don't
it's
have none
something
of
my parents.
the ones I have are like recent ones, like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying mine in
Um,
great shape, but I think mine are still my parents' attic.
This is a 1 in 100. Like, you really have faith like that?
That's a
in this
free zone,
book?
right?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
why.
who? Yeah, I don't think Anthony's ordering 100 copies. Of
No,
this
I
book,
know,
do you
but
think?
somebody out there is.
Unless a certain person we know told him to order it, and then he bought 100 to get that. Which
Oh
makes
my
no
god!
sense,
At
but-
$5 a piece, that means you're spending 500.
Yeah.
All right. Phil says, "Once upon a time at the end of the world looks interesting. I think I will pick that one up.
I will
Yeah,
too.
I will just pick up one that's interesting. I'm not gonna pick up all these freaking things. 1 in 200. You gotta be kidding me here.
Yeah, it's foil. So you know.
Boom! What are you doing, Boom? What are you doing?
They have faith.
Oh my! This is the first time we're hearing about this. There was no lead up to this. No great marketing ploy.
Again, he's got his own following, and again, it's like an independent book. If they sell 10,000
Man, I like
copies
that
in the
cover.
United, if they sell 10,000 copies in the United States, it's a win. You know,
I want
Yeah.
that one too. Hold on, I'm gonna add that to my list. I want that LCS.
That's Naomi Franquise. That's the local comic shop day. Very.
and I like how it comes out at the same time. You know, this is there. They all comes out the same week, including the local comic shop version.
Yeah. Next on the list, Ronin, number 1. Frank Miller returns to one of his most critical praise and influential bodies of works.
I saw this and I was like, nah.
Now,
I had high hopes for the Dark Knight 2 and 3 and kind of fell flat.
Yeah, those weren't good at all. We got the 1 in 25 here by Frank Miller. What was book 1? This is book 2. Was there a book 1?
yeah, Ronin. That was his original Ronin.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it came out. It was after Dark Knight Returns, right? But before before the fever dream that was the Dark Knight after that.
Okay.
The heck was that one? What
It was
the one
before Sin City, is my point. Sin City was
Yeah.
his next claim to fame.
What was the Dark Knight one where he fights Green Lantern at the end of it? It was after Dark Knight Returns, but before 3.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
I have the trade. I don't have the individuals, and I remember reading going, "What is this?"
Phil says, yeah, Ronin, I think was 80s. Next on the list, Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City number 2.
Don't care.
Yeah.
I just
Issue
don't
includes redeemable code to unlock an exclusive skin variant for Nightwing's Excrema sticks in the Gotham Knights game. A special item will be unlocked if codes from all 6 issues are redeemed.
That's how they're selling this book because nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hold on, I'm getting a call here.
Uh-oh.
I'm live, darling.
Oh my god, I forgot. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
You should be resting. You're sick.
I'm in front of a TV screen. This is fine.
Whatever. Call me when you're done.
All right. Bye.
I love her.
We let everything float here on the Council of Comics.
Someone got in trouble.
Oh my goodness.
You got to do what everybody does when you get in trouble with your kid. Ooh.
She loves me, and I love her too. Dark Crisis: The Dark Army number 1, first full appearance of Red Canary. I will pick this up just for the first full appearance of Red Canary. But I don't think Cliff, you're not doing this Dark Crisis thing, are you?
No, I will because I want to finish it, but you know,
This is
doesn't
a
make me happy. I'm assuming
I'm
it's
not
a
happy.
cover.
1 in 25. This is
Yep.
pretty. It's okay.
And you know, the way things are going, I bet this one shot is great.
Probably better than the regular series, right?
Oh, and I see Dr. Light is there. She's cool.
Yeah, there's a variant. And then here's the other variant. I like this variant. This is cool. This
Nice.
is very cool. Very nice. Very nice. Story blah, but we shall see. Next on the list. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Next on the list, Avengers Forever, number 11. Robbie Reyes becomes the All-Rider. Does that have to do with Thor?
It's got to be. Well, look at the
Like-
cover. It looks like the Bifrost.
Okay, so instead of the All-Father, he's the All-Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That cover is dope, man. I like that.
I'm not buying it, but yeah, I do like it.
I like that. Next on the list,
Marty,
Daredevil number 5. Daredevil, Murdoch, and Elektra embark on establishing a new world order. Leading up to this issue, the pair work to assemble a team. Has anybody been reading Daredevil?
I have him. I'm a little behind.
Yeah, I'm not. It's too
Daredevil,
much.
Daredevil is one of those books that it's consistent. You always know what you're going to get. It doesn't. It
Mhm.
very rarely goes through the roof. Doesn't ever drop down. It's kind of always right here. Like it's like a nice bowl of soup. You know what you're going to get. You enjoy it every time. It doesn't blow you out of the water, but it also doesn't disappoint most of the time either.
Okay. Next on the list, Star Wars Yoda, number 1. The origin of Yoda, revisiting lessons given during the times of the High Republic to the Clone Wars. First appearance of Bree Menarin. First appearance of Jedi Master Dehuka. And first appearance of Jedi Master Sutan. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up.
It's Star Wars. You know I'm getting it.
I just feel like they're just making it just to like make up first appearances, just to mess with everybody.
Yeah.
Of course.
This 1 in 10 is pretty cool. Yoda photo variant. The 1 in 100.
It's just a virgin. So
Ah,
it goes from 1 to 10 to 1 in 100.
I'm sure there's a 1 in 25 and all that other stuff. But Key Collector is picky.
Well, that
Alright.
don't make no sense.
This is the comic collecting community. Most of the time, it makes no sense. Next on the list, Amazing
last
Spider-Man number 13.
That was last week.
Why is
Right,
this
so it's
on
the
here?
local comic shop day variant.
What's the difference? Is it foil
They're
or something?
re-releasing the issue and putting local comic book day on it.
Yep.
That's
Are they giving it out for free?
No, you still gotta buy it, and it's probably the same price as what you bought it the first time you bought it. It just has that logo on it. Most of the other ones are at least foil or something.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Dun, 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 dun. Next on the list,
Caught whatever you got through the computer.
right through the internet. Yep, that's where you caught it, right through the airwaves. DC versus Vampires All Out War number 11. Jeez, are they up to issue 11?
Man, I don't
Yep.
even like that cover.
Oh my God, they're gonna continue this, aren't they? Is this ongoing? What's going on with this?
There's two. Look, and then there's two. The variant is also a key, apparently.
The variant is a key.
Look,
Yeah,
right
look
underneath
now.
it. The 1 in 25, they call it a key as well. But don't put them together. They're separate.
Huh. 1 in 25 by Steve Beach.
Don't like that one either.
Plastic Man horror cover. Okay. And then we have the 90s edition by Kyle Hutz. Why do these 90s covers look so much better now than they did in the 90s?
Well, because we have better
The inking's
colors
better.
now.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah, just money grab.
Yeah,
Punchline,
I
the
don't like that.
Punchline, the Gotham Game number 2, variant cover by David Nakayama. That's the 1 in 50 though.
I don't want that.
That's the
That's
1 in
purdy.
50.
That's purdy.
Yeah.
that 1 in
Punchline,
100.
the Gotham Game number 2, the 1 in 100 by Sozo. Sozo.
I think
Listen,
that
if you
one
don't know me, it's Momoko, then it's Sozo. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope. But that's a 1 in 100. Unless it's a
That's for real.
version and they have a regular cover.
Yeah,
With, you know what I mean?
that'd be nice. If they do a just with the trade dress is the B cover, I'll get that one.
Yeah. It looks like Sozo. You think Sozo just takes pictures of herself and then draws herself?
Well, they say that that artists tend to draw themselves, whether they know they're doing it or not.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's for that. Let's get over here. Oh no, what happened here? I went too far.
Weren't you gonna change
I
tabs?
went too far.
That was it. No, that was it.
Wait.
Oh, you skipped Harley.
No, we skipped one. Harley Quinn, number 24. First appearance of the Harley who laughs. Really?
All right.
Really?
How come
got
that's
four
not on?
variant.
I was on DC's page looking at books to get because Batman's not out this week, is it?
No. It's the one in 25. The one in 50. The regular variant. Another regular variant, 90s edition. That's pretty cool. I like that one. And that's it. All right, let's see what else we got here.
I want to be supportive of Harley, but like,
I still get it. That's one of the few books I stick with.
That's it.
is it like
Those
a
are
good
the
suit?
keys.
What's that? Yeah, it's
All right,
weird
those
because
are-
if you go on DC's page, they don't even
Mhm.
list Harley coming out this week.
Really?
Yeah, it's fully. Yeah, it goes from DC Horror, DC versus Vampires, DC Mech, Deathstroke, Detective Comics, straight to Punchline.
Huh. Well, here is the cover price top 10 for this week. We got let's zoom in. We got Blade Vampire Nation. Did you guys read that?
No,
No.
not yet.
It was okay. It's a one shot. Apparently I didn't know this, but Chernobyl is now the Vampire Nation.
Yeah, it's been
And
like
Blade,
that. It was in Avengers.
yeah, and they made a
And Dracula's
deal.
running it.
They made a deal with the UN that they could be a sovereign nation, but Blade has to be the sheriff of
Oh,
of
okay.
that nation. He's
Dracula's the mayor, right?
he basically he's not the mayor. There's another person that's the mayor, but he's basically the ruler of that. The Art Adams, Hidden Empire, pretty cool. We got Black Panther 2. It's the first Shuri. Silk number 1. Which one is this? That's interesting.
It's not her first book. It's her first book, maybe.
It's not a
first
key.
appearance.
Yeah, it's not a key. What is this? Huh. Interesting. A 9.8 went for 211.
Are they gonna put her in something coming up? Oh, maybe she's.
Well,
in
she's
that
got
next-
the Amazon show,
Oh, okay.
supposedly. That's coming.
And she may appear in what movie are we getting? Madam Web?
Yes, Madam Web.
Yeah, she may appear there.
We got the Deadpool number 1. I ordered one of these. Biggie issue.
I like that cover.
That's pretty dope. Original Sin number 4. This is the first appearance
Yeah, that's first.
of Silk. White Tiger.
That's
this
a
is a
Tyndall
new
book, right? Oh no, I'm thinking White Widow.
This is a different one. This came out in 2007. This is the first appearance of Angela Del Toro as White Tiger.
Ah.
Mm.
Yes, Phil, I
$25.
also thought Winter Soldier was very disappointing last week for a one shot.
I'm so glad I didn't buy it. Phil says, I liked Vampire Nation one shot. And as Cliff says, I thought the one shot was last week was disappointing. I'm so glad I didn't buy it now that you guys said that.
So 3 months from now, there's some background character's first appearance, and then you wish you had it. Why didn't I get that?
Why? No. And
I mean, the
then
whole reason I got it is because it's somebody's first appearance.
Right.
Top
It's the first
3.
Bucky change, right?
We got to Escape from New York entering the top 3.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
They could be remaking that movie.
Could be.
You gotta leave that movie alone. That's
What
a
is
movie
this? The Spectre.
I don't know. Let's see. Click it.
Number 4, it looks like too.
54.
Yeah, this is one of those ones that nobody bought, right? First appearance of Mr. Terrific.
Oh,
Wow.
It's interesting.
Very interesting. Because James Gunn did tweet a picture of Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
He plans on bringing him into the DCU. A 9.8 in February went for $320. Wowzers. And then Raws are going for like 90.
I'm not buying that for $90. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not either. And of course, number 1 on the list is the main man, Lobo. Listen, if they do Lobo right, man, he may be the character that could spark this universe, this DCU. He's that character that I don't know how to explain it.
Listen,
He's just
man,
fun. He's fun.
I don't know what the answers are. Okay,
Like
because right now the biggest spark for the DC universe I thought would have been Black Adam, and it's still Peacemaker. Peacemaker is the biggest thing to have happened for DC in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say this, John Cena's ratings were better in the WWE than Rock's were. They brought him for a while. Like The Rock had high numbers, but it was a short window. Whereas John Cena just was like, that's all these are the only one they used for years on end. So it's not that surprising if you're going off of that.
For anybody that wants to know about Lobo, go into your HBO Max app, pull up Superman the Animated Series, and watch the episodes with Lobo in it. They are creme la creme, in my opinion. CBSI Hot 10. We have the honorable mentions. Adventures of Rex the Wonder Dog, number 1, a 4.0 sold for $1,000. That's wild. And this bad boy, Young Allies number 6, the Art Adams 1 in 15, 700 bones.
Again, what is happening with R. Adams? Stop! Like, what is going on? Do people expecting him to die? Like, what is?
Don't
this?
say it, Tom.
No, he's just a phenomenal artist,
Put
man.
that into the
He
universe.
is great, but this is
Cliff, if you
weird.
find it in the next week, I'm blaming you.
No, blame all these people buying his books for
Yeah, but
$700.
you're the only one that said it. You said
I
it
was
out
because
loud.
but you're thinking it, weren't you? You're
I
thinking
wasn't.
it.
I was not thinking it, so it doesn't happen.
I mean, this book is probably very
Don't
low.
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Like, I think this just had a very low print run, being a 1 in 15. Very, very low print run. For Young Allies, I don't even remember this book happening.
I mean, I do, but I like that weird esoteric shit.
It has a feel of like Young Justice. Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah,
font
except
and
that
all
these
that.
they were like young versions of the Invaders.
Yeah. Number 10 is Amazing Spider-Man 799, the second print. It's
Yeah,
going for
I don't
20
have the
plus. This
Is it
20.
because it's a second print, or
Yeah, it's second print. It's very rare.
I like how it's like it's not that rare. They printed they overprinted the second print.
Well, there's only 12,000 copies they printed of this. That's
No,
pretty
it says
low.
Comic-Con has this one at like 12,000 copies. So do what you want with this book. Like, that's really funny. Like 12,000 is kind of low, but not absurdly low.
Well, it's $20. It's not like $100 book. 20
I
bucks
have
book.
that arc. If you remember, there was they did a Ramos variants that all connected. I have all, I think it's 6 issues, all signed, all 9/8. They all connect.
Nice. Number 9, Gru the Wanderer, number 7.
Man, Gru, I love Gru.
9.8. This is the PC series. This isn't the Marvel series. This is the first appearance of Shakal. 9.8s are going for $220.
Why?
For his first appearance, Shakal, man. That's why.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything with that character, right?
No, not as far as I know. Star Wars Hidden Empire, the R. Adams Cliff. There's R. Adams. The
Don't
1 in
say it.
50.
I already said what I had to say.
It's going for $50 to $60.
And look, someone thought that this was Todd Knock.
I thought it was
wrong
Todd
with that.
Knock too. When it first came out, I thought it was
I said
Todd Knock.
Bradshaw. I thought it was Bradshaw, but Bradshaw looks a lot like Art Adams sometimes.
Sonic the Hedgehog Tales 30th Anniversary Special number 1, the Tracy Yardley 1 in 10 variant,
Why?
going for $15 to $25. Because it's Sonic, bro.
Yeah, but why is that a key?
These are not keys. These are the hot books.
Oh, but still.
Yeah. Blade Vampire Nation number 1, the Gabrielle Delato 1 in 25 variant. It's going for about $30 to $50. Incredible Hulk 377, the third print. 9.8 sold for, jeez, $3,000, bro. $3,000. That's wild.
But why?
It was only one sale. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. White Tiger, we talked about that one. Amazing Spider-Man 4, we talked about that one. Spectre, we talked about that one. Number 1, the Garbage Pail Kids, Origins number 2, the Clayton Crane.
Just no. No.
Well, I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
happy to
giving these books any energy. No.
I'm happy to see Clayton Crane rise out of that mesh or whatever that the ultimate Fallout thing was.
I don't know. You saw that series of videos with the guy, his friend, where he was
Yep.
doing his lady?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So,
I saw that. That was crazy.
That was worse than the ultimate Fallout.
Oh, you just reminded me.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not seeing Clayton Crane rise out of nothing.
That's horrible. Thank you for
He's
reminding
gonna rise out of a trash heap is all we got.
All right, so now we're at our favorite time of the show where we go through every single book coming out this week. I'm gonna need some breath on this one.
Like
All
wind on a dry branch.
You ready? Here we go. Detective Comics number 1066. The Amazing Spider-Man number 14. Action Comics number 1049. Daredevil number 5. X-Men number 17. X-Force number 34. DC vs. Vampires number 11. The Department of Truth number 22. The Human Target number 9.
Hold on.
Harley
That
Quinn.
Human Target one.
Huh?
Is that? I mean, I'm not reading. Is that supposed to be a Batman tease with that?
Yes, it is.
It's a DC book, sure is.
Okay.
Harley Quinn number 24. 8 Billion Genies number 6, great book.
Hey,
And
there
there's
is
yeah.
an 8 Billion Genies number 1 local comic shop edition where you can like draw your cover and there's like a competition for what you draw and everything.
Really?
Thing. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Nice. You heard that, Ronaldo? You better grab one of them bad boys.
Well, no,
You
I
gotta get
already
Steve to do it
told
too.
Anthony to save me one.
Midnight Suns number 3. Vanish number 3. Deadly
Yeah.
Neighborhood Spider-Man number 2. Avengers Forever number 11. Dark Crisis The Dark Army number 1. Deathstroke Inc. number 15. The Scorched. We got to interview Sean Lewis this weekend at Iacon. Look for those videos coming soon. Yoda number 1. Alien number 3. Tim Drake Robin number 3. Have you been reading this?
Yes,
Is it good?
it is.
Okay.
It's a good
Excellent.
suit. It's a good suit.
You're what?
Okay.
You can steal that.
What's the furthest place from here? Number 8. Batman Fortress number 7. Defenders Beyond number 5. Batman Gotham City Gilded City number 2. Gotham Knights Gilded City number 2. DC Horror presents Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Dead number 3.
Yo, I mean,
Punchline.
I am having a great time with that book, by the way.
Really?
Like it's the right kind of like horror fun. Also, I'm really in love with the art.
Is it Gary Frank, right?
It's Gary Frank. So like I just feel like this is like a sleeper book for people. You know? I mean, and it's a little the tone is a little out there, but I mean it's good.
All right. Punchline the Gotham Game number 2. Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise number 1. All Out Avengers number 3. Miracle Man the Silver Age number 2.
And remember, the Silver Age reprints have not been reprinted in like ever. These particular issues that are reprinted in the Silver Age have not been reprinted in a long time. So,
Got you.
like, do with that what you will, but you know it's important to know.
Got you. Creepshow number 3. Star Wars Revelations number 1. Image, number 8. Stuff of Nightmares, number 3. Janice Vale, Captain Marvel, number 5.
Great miniseries.
Hitomi, number 2. Young Justice Targets, number 5. DC Mech, number 5.
Ugh.
Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 1.
Is anybody reading DC Mac?
No one should.
No, and no one should. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 300. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, number 3. Dark Space Wildfire, number 5. The Magic Order 3, number 5. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 102. Rest in peace to the Green Ranger, White Ranger, Black Ranger. Sirens Gate, number 2. Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, number 2. Parker Girls, number 3. Batman the Audio Adventures, number 3. Sacraments, number 4. Mindsets, number 5. The Vampire Slayer, number 8. Marvel Previews, number 15. Ronin, Book 2, number 1. Eve, Children of the Moon. I love Eve. It's a very good book. Bloodborne, The Lady of the Lanterns, number 3. Bloodshot Unleashed, number 3. Vampirella Strikes, number 7. Heavy Metal, number 321. Transformers Shattered Glass 2, number 4. Foulness in the Walls, number 1. That's a different one. That looks interesting. Foulness in the Walls. My Hero Academia, number 373. Parasomnia, The Dreaming God, number 4. Ancient Enemies, number 1.
Frank Miller's Ancient Enemies.
Oh, interesting. Forever Ford, number 3. I'll be picking that
Yep,
up.
that's
Forever
good.
Ford is actually a pretty good book. Fear of a Red Planet, number 1. Orc Island, number 4. Lovecraft Unknown, Kadath, number 3. Kamen Rider 01, number 1. TMNT Best of
Jeez.
Leatherhead, number 1. They're really putting a lot of effort in those books, huh?
Those are terrible, though.
Oh my God, no shade or nothing in there, huh?
Can you give us a line drawing in about 5 minutes? Yeah, hold on.
The Illusion Witch, number 5. The 06 Protocol, number 2. Nobody's Girls, number 1. Mysterium, number 1. Say it for me, Cliff.
Agretsuko.
Agretsuko.
Agretsuko, Out to
Available
Lunch
on
Lunches,
Netflix.
number 3. Robin Hood, Last Stop, number 1.
Xenoscope.
Justice Warriors, number 6. Mega Centurions, number 5. Action Journalism, number 3. Cover of Darkness, Origins, One Shot. Heaven's Rejects, number 3. Betty and Veronica, Jumbo Comics Digest, number 309. Ice Canyon Monsters, number 7. Covenant, number 68. Sabretooth Dan versus the Moon, number 1. Star Runner Chronicles, Rising Star, number 3. Naruto, Konoha's Story, The Steam Ninja Scrolls, the manga, number 3. She's Hopeless, number 73. Rooftops and Roommates, number 119. Purple Hyacinth, number 144. Rooftops and Roommates, number 118. And, of course, Shadow Bride, number 87, with the exact same cover as the previous 86 issues.
Because it's a web comic.
You can still
Yeah,
give
but
us
they
a
could
cover.
still do
Come on.
something.
Oh, please.
And
God.
those are our new books for this week, November 23rd.
Hey, IDW,
Wednesday,
I
local
can do
comic
those line
shop day.
drawings if you want to pay me less than you're paying
Hey,
whoever.
you gotta hit up Ronaldo here. We got a lot
I'll
of
do
artists
some of
over
that.
here
I
at
can
the
do some
Council
of
of
those.
Comics. We can help you out big time over there if you need something. You know what I mean? Just hit us in the DMs, you know?
For real.
All right. So, let me get us to full screen. Those are the new key and hot books of the week. What do you guys think?
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a decent day.
I told you. I looked at my list and it's out of control this week.
My
If I
list looks
take
small.
The local comic shop day books, it's not horrible, but it's not great. Yeah, you would think Thanksgiving week would be a smaller week, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna end up getting a lot of the G.I. Joe ones, but Anthony's not really getting the 1 in 25s and the 1 in 100s and all that shit.
There he is, and you're just not getting them. You know what I'm saying?
You think Rob really interested in G.I.
I'm
Joe?
not, Rob buys weird stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll see if he shows up. All right. So to bring our show to a conclusion, and we're wrapping this up very soon, under an hour.
I know. See, it's actually kind of a light week, even though, like, for me, it's definitely a light week. I'm like, oh, it's a nice little blend of things.
Yeah, and I'm happy that it's a light week. You know what I mean? So tomorrow we'll be over at the shop. We'll be celebrating early Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, bringing a couple things. And if you out there that know the spot, come join and chill with us. We'll be filming and we'll be saying what we're thankful for and so forth. We'll all be bringing some food, and it'll be very nice. Remember that we do this every Sunday and every Monday night. Sunday, we do the film and box office news. Monday, we do the new key and hot comic books of the week. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're one away from 350. One away from 350. That's a milestone. If you're on Facebook, jump over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with everybody, because we want you to, and we need you to. We thank you guys for watching. I apologize for my under the weather type thing, but we still got the show done, and I'm happy about that. For Green Shirt Guy, for Cliff, myself, we all love you very much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.